How's it going, everybody? We're starting another Plus R tournament online Switch from the Discord. How's it going? Let me go ahead and put the link up just so people know we're starting. If you're ever interested in getting into any of these, we do these on Sundays at 4 p.m. You can join the Discord if you're interested in joining any of them. Discord link is going to be, if you're on YouTube, in the description. If you're on Twitch, I'll put a link for it right there. Again, we do these every Sunday at 4 p.m. Tonight we've got 6 players. You can see we got Pat Daddy, TLPrime, Sweeb, Makuto, Yuzuke, and then Sonny and Krakhan are our top seeds. So let's see how this turns out. Our first match is going to be Sweeb, Makuto, TLPrime versus Pat Daddy. Let's click. Oops. Alright, we got our Guilty Gear 1 music started. We got our 2 players, Pat Daddy versus Prime. I haven't seen Pat Daddy play in a little while. He's been a little off, which is, glad to see him back. TLPrime started with our Anime Evo tournament, so good to see him starting. See some nice FRCs online, not easy to do, so good job there so far. So Chip takes a lot more damage than most other characters. It's more of everybody has the same amount of health. Oh, that was a neat interaction. Little boost burst right there. So yeah, Chip has... every character has the same amount of health, but Chip has worse defenses than most other characters. Nice sweep down. Prime's gonna have to look for some combo opportunities against Order Soul here. Both characters very solid on their rush down. Chip, of course, is probably the best rush down character, but that's mostly due to his speed. Order Soul has a lot of other mechanics that make him really good at rushing down. One of his biggest strengths really is his jumping arc. It's a very stubby arc, so it means he he jumps closer to the ground, which is a little bit harder to deal with. You know, imagine in King of Fighters, you got the short hops. It's kind of what he does just naturally. So Pat Daddy took the first game. Let's see if he can maintain that here. I never said anything about Smash. I don't know what you're talking about. We see here Prime sticking with Chip. Good hit so far, doing a solid combination. Oh, just missed the timing on that. In Guilty Gear in general, you've got different wake-up timings for different characters. So you could end up doing a meaty that would normally work against other characters, but it wouldn't work against certain other ones. So there is certain timing that you have to practice. And because of that, if you're going for first frame meaties, so your last active frame is available on it, you really have to get that practice done with every character. Because the characters are so... there's quite a big range of wake-up timing on those characters. Pat Daddy's still taking this round here. 1 round away from possibly sealing the deal. Let's go ahead and see. So one thing you see Order Soul do at the end of those moves, he's got that charge mechanic, right? It's if he presses D at the end of a special. And he's already at level 3 from using that. So... You get quite a lot of meter from that. That's one good way of doing it without having to actually go into your first charge mode. A second hit from Rocket there ended up killing him. Pat Daddy takes the game 2-0. Let's go ahead and pull up our next game here and update the brackets. So we had Pat Daddy winning against TLPrime 2-0. Next match is going to be Sweeb Makuto versus Yuzuke. Let me go ahead and get the room started, and we'll go ahead and get it over there. Now we're going to have Yuzuke versus Sweeb Makuto. Let me change the names on here. We've got Abba versus Mei. Interesting interaction here. Both characters have pretty high stun damage that they can deal against other opponents, but you're not going to really be able to stun them too hard. So you're not going to see too much stun activity going on here. Nice vertical dolphin. Yuzuke's plan is going to be trying to change back into Moroha mode as soon as possible. That's the double-edged mode where you end up dealing a lot more damage. You take damage yourself, but you also have just a much better skill set available to you. Yuzuke has not switched over yet. There's two different ways of switching over. You can either use the command grab. Oh, just slightly out of range. It's a different setup for that for almost every character, and so you might not be familiar with the Mei setup. But you can use that command grab, or you can use a blood pack, like you saw both of those, and that'll help you transform out. So now you can see Abba has much better mobility, much better attacks, more damage, things like that. She does take damage, but she re-heals that when you switch back to normal mode. So that is kind of a timer that you have to look at. But she also does have a regular timer you can see at the bottom of her screen down there. Good hit. Pretty even on health here. Could be either person's game. That is an unblockable setup. A little delayed. Could have escaped out of it, but Mei ended up getting hit by it. Yuzuke takes the first round. Going for the overhead. Just trying to get something in there. Nice command grab would be perfect here. Just slightly out of range. That's not going to work against Mei. Different combo setups work against different characters, but I have heard that you can always, from a throw setup, a normal throw setup, you can get into every character using some sort of differences of range. I'm not sure what it would be for Abba versus Mei, though. Nice 6H. Couldn't use that in order to transform, though. Trying to get in for that command grab, but Yuzuke can't do it. Ends up using a blood pack instead. That's okay. That move has massive hyper armor and is minus 26. You never ever want to try and punish that move. Sweeb ends up coming back with another round, so it's now even 1-1. So Mei's got some really nice, solid, normal attacks. Very, very strong ones. They put up a lot of clash. They have great hitboxes, and they deal a ton of stun damage too. You'll see with her. Besides her normals, she's got some really solid specials. Her vertical dolphin, the short one, is great for crossing up players with ambiguous cross-ups. You'll see a lot of players do that too. The vertical dolphin. Yep, got hit with the second hit from Danzai. Good call on that from Yuzuke, using a command grab in order to escape. Gonna need to use another blood pack here in order to transform. There we go. Got hyper armor. There you go. Now, what Yuzuke can do is he can transform now into Goku Moroha mode. It does take a little demeanor and a blood pack to do, but definitely a very, very powerful mode to do. Yuzuke ends up taking the first game. Let's see if Sweeb can come back here.
Select your character.
Okay, Sweeb's gonna need to come back with this, win this game, and then win another one in order to continue. It is double elimination, so when you lose, you go into the loser's side bracket. Nice counter hit. Couldn't quite get a confirm off that. Or solid hits in there, but nothing's been confirmed into a combo yet. Good hit there, but again, not quite set up. Good air throw, setting up Sweeb in the corner. Not a good spot to be. Block, just block. There we go. Didn't do the Orca at the end, but that's okay. Sweeb coming back with a round there. Solid job so far. See if he could come back with another round. Or counter hit. Nice solid hits there going on, but getting a little too close. Throws in this game are very, very, very strong. They beat pretty much everything. 0 frame execution. And the only way to tech out of a throw to break it is by trying to throw on the same frame or the next frame. So it only has a 1 frame throw break window. Out running forward, getting another throw. Sweeb has a ton of meter here, can really use it. Going for another one of those. Didn't quite work out as well as the last time. The other really great super that Mei has, Great Yamada Attack, which is the whale. It's essentially a 0 frame super if they get hit from the other side of the screen. That's a kill right there. Now it's been evened up to 1-1. Anyone's game at this point. Yuzuke sticking with ABBA. He's gonna pull this off here. Wow, that was an interesting cross up there, pushing back. Yuzuke really wants to transform, going in for the command grab instead of using the blood pack. You only get 3 of them, so pretty valuable resource. There we go. It's going to be setting up. Not quite. Nope. Needs a little bit more distance. I'm betting you need a micro dash into that that slide move. The blocks. Nice setup there. Danzai is very powerful move. It's got super armor for the first hit. So great move to kind of just get through opponent's stuff. Keep blocking. Don't punish that. Good job. Oh, counter hit. That's going to hurt. Now, Yuzuke has just enough meter to go into Goku Maroha. That resets the your timer on Abba's meter for Maroha. So it is worthwhile going into that. But it does cost a blood pack and 50% meter. Nice, there we go. A good setup. Getting a lot of strong lag going on, but they're still working through it. Wow, very heavy lag. Oh, nice stun, Dizzy. Is that going to go into an IK? Can she hit? Oh, I didn't know the input. Or messed up the input or something. It's double core, circle forward, heavy, switching back, making sure he doesn't lose any health. Running forward, going in for more. Nice hit, this could be it. Mei does have a burst, didn't use it. Abba just about to run out of meter. This could be it. Oh, but Danzai kills, sealing the deal and sending Sweeb Makuto over to loser's side. Yuzuke is going to be confirmed for a win. Let's go ahead and update our bracket here. Yuzuke wins against Sweeb Makuto 2-1. And next match is going to be Sonny versus Pat Daddy. So give us a moment just to queue up this next match here. Alright, we've got Sonny versus Pat Daddy. Sonny's the favorite to win. He's won more of the other tournaments than any others. He's probably going to be picking an alt. Been picking alts for these tournaments lately. Let's see if Pat Daddy can overcome the alt. If he wins, I have a good feeling Sonny is going to switch more to his main. So we'll see how that goes out. Okay, going for some lows right at the beginning. Pat Daddy not falling for it, getting a good solid block there. Going for some fish. Sonny keeping a little bit of distance and then running back in. Dizzy is a really good character at all sorts of different ranges of attacks. Good at rushing in, good at keeping away, all of that at the same time. She's got a lot of great strengths. She has double air dash, which gives her a lot of momentum and a lot of ability, making her great for rushing in. Not sure exactly what was happening there. Sonny not blocking. Getting a lot of hits in there. Pat Daddy taking the first game. Yeah, so Dizzy has 2 air dashes. She also has that 2H button. You see there, that's the spinning wheel. It's a move that's air throwable, which is pretty interesting. You don't see too many of those in the game. Nice run up and throw. Good for a tick throw. Being crossed up there with Pat Daddy's gun flame. Now that move, it has cross-up protection, so you can hold either direction and you'll block that move. But as a reminder for how cross-up protection works in this game, if you use faultless defending, which removes all chip damage, then cross-up protection's gone while you're faultless defending. It actually stops working for a little bit of time afterwards too. So if you've got an ambiguous move, make sure you don't faultless defend it, otherwise you could get hit. Not every move has cross-up protection though. Nice air throw after the 2 jabs there. Pat Daddy taking the first game. See if Sonny is going to stick with Dizzy or switch to a new character. Sonny's main is Eddie, but he's been picking alts this whole time. Going for Venom, it looks like. Like I said, Sonny's been playing with a lot of alts, been playing a bunch of different characters. Good setup there. Venom's such a unique character. Like, just the concept of how you're placing those balls and kind of shooting them around and they bounce off of each other. Definitely takes a lot of skill and a lot of practice to play a character like this. So Sonny, let's see, they're both about even as far as both distance is concerned, meter, health. Sonny has the advantage so far. Good stuck in the corner, but did a 5D, but Pat Daddy blocked it. Good job there. Nice block on that overhead. Could be it. You saw Sonny being a little weary because Pat Daddy has meter. Thinking maybe do a super or dragon punch, but didn't end up happening. Sonny's still ahead. Hit there. Continuing forward, a little bit more damage. Oh, missed that ball at the end there. Couldn't add that extra hit there. Doing a full charge up. Run up throw, good job. The game does have throw protection. If you've been blocking a move, you can't get thrown for another, I think, 6 frames. Good hits there from Sonny. Sonny taking a comeback there. It's now 1-1. See if he can maintain that momentum or if Pat Daddy can win. All right, here we go. Last round, or last game, I should say. Nice hit there. A lot of solid hits. Really trying to keep control of the round. Nice reverse hit there. Just from the back end of your hitbox. I always hate when that happens. Run up throw. Oh, man. Went for a dead angle just to get out of that distance. Now, Venom has a teleport, which teleports to the nearest available ball. He could do that just to get out of here if he wants to. Good hits from that. Pat Daddy, barely any health left at all. Does have a burst available, but there he goes, getting killed. Sonny just needs one more round. Up there. Oh, nice. He bursted, but I thought he was going to get a gold burst, but I guess it's just a little too early. You could tell that what Sonny was going to do there was run up throw. Blocks. Nice blocks. Still better blocks from Pat Daddy. Nice job so far. His block game online is really solid. Nice super, just to make sure he didn't get thrown out of that. Sonny actually ended up doing a 5D, which was an overhead. Pat Daddy did not get hit by that. We got meter and a burst to work with. The bad burst ends up dying from it. Oh, just slightly out of range. You know, he had to do it, otherwise he was dead anyway, but... Let's go back to our brackets. We'll update the score. It is now 2-1 for Sonny in that game. Next match is going to end up being Krakhan versus Yuzuke. So let's go ahead and pull this up here. Give me one moment to join their room. All right. We've now got Krakhan versus Yuzuke. Both still from winner's side. Yuzuke sticking with ABBA, Krakhan picking an alt. Going with Dizzy. Nice color combo. We'll see what Krakhan can do here. You know, ABBA has some really strong stun moves that are available, and Dizzy's pretty vulnerable to stun attacks. I've seen pretty famous interaction between an ABBA and a Dizzy, where ABBA stuns Dizzy and just instantly gets an IK. Krakhan's really got Yuzuke on the ropes. Never mind that throw, but couldn't confirm off the rest of that throw. Yuzuke has a ton of meter to work with. Goku Maroha would be a really great idea if you can go for it. Oh, ran out of meter. So, as you're playing with ABBA in Maroha mode, the damage that you deal, you actually take a portion of that damage yourself. However, when you switch back to normal mode, you regain that health. You actually regain it based on whether it was a command grab or the blood pack, which regains a different amount. However, if you're in Maroha mode, which is this mode right here, and you get forced out by the timer, then you don't regain any of that health back. So it's very important to make sure that you get out on time for that move. Solid burst, but still couldn't get punished from it, so good job there. He's back in normal mode, got his transform. Got caught in the middle of trying to do a blood pack. Yuzuke just has one tiny fraction of a health left. See if he can survive. Good hit there. Ah, but that's it. Krakhan taking a game. Krakhan does need 2 to win. Well, let's see if Yuzuke can come back here. Krakhan sticking with his alt, not allowed to change characters if you've won. You've seen a lot of players who tend to make grand finals, losers finals, like those kind of players. Have lately been playing nothing but alts. Players like Hano, Sonny, and Krakhan. Just kind of give everybody else kind of more of a chance of just kind of learning the game instead of being completely dominated. So good job on them, and they get to learn how to play those characters a bit more. You become a much better player when you really start to understand the intricacies of a lot of other characters too. Nice job there. That burst eaten by Danzai. So really solid stuff there from Yuzuke, able to get through that. Got forced out of that. Wasn't looking at the meter. Lost all of that health. Good job there, switching to Muroha. Oh, yeah, that health recovery really hurt Yuzuke there. Nice 6H into a command grab. Nice stuff there. Nice hit. Good cross up a section there. You're gonna keep Dizzy in the corner, maybe? Let's see here. Got thrown. Thrones are so good, like I mentioned before. They beat everything. Nice hit there from Danzai's second hit. Use the blood pack to get out, regained all that health. You see that Yuzuke's health's really good now. Good blocks from Yuzuke. Cross up there. Going for more, but good burst from Krakhan, getting out. Slide into command grab, it didn't work. See what Yuzuke can do. They've all got tons of meter to work with. Good FRC. FRC's really hard to do online. And 6H ends up sealing that. Krakhan still just needs one more round and he wins this. Let's see if he can do it. Nice hits there. Going for the unblockable overhead. Not overhead, this is unblockable. That move's unblockable, but it has quite a long startup. Very easy to punish. See it coming. There's some pretty neat setups, though, with the Force Break Blood Ball that Abba has. You can do that on them. They're blocking the whole time, and then you do the unblockable, and they can't get out of that. Yuzuke using his last blood pack to transform. Gonna have to kill with this. Man, just not enough area. No meter, too, to do any sort of false defending. So he could get chipped out. That's it. Krakhan takes this 2-0. Go back to our bracket and update the match. Krakhan versus Yuzuke 2-0. You'll see here that both Krakhan and Sonny ended up making it to winners finals. We'll wait off on their match for a bit. But for now, we're going to be doing Pat Daddy versus Sweeb Makuto. Let me go ahead and load up the game here. Sweeb on the left, Pat Daddy on the right. Sweeb sticking with May, Pat with Order Soul. Let's see how this turns out. Alright, you can see Pat Daddy retreating, going to be trying to get a little bit of meter, getting away from those dolphins though. Sticking in May's face. Good throw from May's side. 3K, what a great move. FRC getting a little bit more meter on that, and a little bit more level meter on their ability. That was a cross-up. Good stuff there. Those vertical dolphins are super ambiguous for their cross-ups. Gotta make sure that if you have cross-up protection, you don't do false defending. Block there. That FRC saved his life. Don't punish this. First, not sure if it was the right move, but that's okay. Both really low health. It could be anyone's game. May does have a burst available. Oh, but that gun flame ended up killing. 1 round for Pat Daddy. Nice DP right on round start. Saving himself from those. Nice, that's overhead kiss. That's a command grab that May has. The startup on it, it actually runs forward at your opponent, but it's the same exact animation as the normal run. So it's very difficult to distinguish whether or not it's the command grab, which has both strike and throw invul in the second half, or if it's just a forward run. There is a couple tricks you can tell if it's going to be overhead kiss or if it's going to be an actual run forward. One of them is that you can cancel normals into specials in this game. If you see a normal canceled into a run, that is definitely a command grab, so be very wary of that. The other pointer is there is a slight audio cue that you can tell because the pattern of May's footsteps is actually different between the two. That's pretty much the only way to tell besides the canceling method. We ended up coming back with another round. Still 0-0 for the games, 1-1 for the rounds. Let's see who can take this. Nice rocket right through horizontal dolphin. And a good throw from Sweeb. More throws coming in. So that 6H that Pat Daddy did was actually a throw attempt. It wasn't a whiffed 6H. And more throws. Sweeb really using that as a crutch. Pat Daddy at full meter. That is going to hurt. Not going to kill, but it's going to hurt a lot. Oh, wow, it did kill. Pat Daddy takes the first game here. Let's see if Sweeb can make a comeback. Pat Daddy still sticking with Order Soul and Sweeb with May. Nice seeing this stage. You won't see it much in live major tournaments. That's because it's a banned stage on the PlayStation 3, which is typically the tournament standard. There aren't really too many other versions. It's just kind of you choose a standard for the scene so that they can get a joystick available for it. Which version came out much later. Nice throw back into the corner. Good setup again. Gotta be a little careful here. May does have full meter to work with. That is gonna kill. 1 round for Pat Daddy. Oh, got hit with the summon animation. Does have a hurt box. Good hit so far, keeping it up. Going for a throw. Can do some a combo after that, but just going for charge. Nice block on that burst. And Pat Daddy taking the game. Now it evens it out to... oh no, Pat Daddy won the first one, right? I wrote Pat Daddy won the first one. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, Pat Daddy ends up taking that 2-0 then. Go back to our brackets. We have Pat Daddy winning 2-0. Next game is going to be Yuzuke versus TLPrime. Give me a moment just to start this game up here. Alright, here we go. We've got Yuzuke versus Prime. Whoever loses this gets kicked out of the tournament. Well, from loser's side, and whoever wins goes to loser's semifinals, the top 4. Blocks, both of them tripping each other. Getting a blood pack in order to transform, good idea. Good hits, keep them going. Couldn't get any further after that. Oh, bad burst. You know, bursts, they always look a lot worse than they actually are, like when you get a real bad burst. That's because the burst activation doesn't actually start until the hit stop's done. Like, you'll burst, and then things will happen, and then, oh bam, there you go, now the burst will come out. It also lifts you up in the air a little bit higher, too. If you're bursting close to the opponent, they're doing an attack, and it hit blocks you, or block stops you, then you'll do your burst, they'll fall down, they'll like go up, and you'll be really far apart, even though when you bursted it was actually pretty damn close. Okay, taking a first round here. See if you can maintain that momentum. Good hit so far. See, Prime has his burst. Gonna have to burst in order to survive. You see, Yuzuke is actually trying to bait bursts the whole time, but Prime just wasn't doing them. Yuzuke gets the first game. See if Prime can make a comeback here. Sticking with Abachip. Okay, good hits there. You see Yuzuke really doing some massive combo damage against Chip. As I mentioned before, Chip has very low defense rating, which means he's going to take a lot more damage. Nice punish on that burst there. You get taken around. A little bit back and forth there, nice. Prime was going to try and punish, but couldn't quite do it right. Good air pluck. Love seeing throws in the air. One of my favorite mechanics in fighting games. Almost surprising to hear when games don't have throws in the air. But Yuzuke now has won this one 2-0.